Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cyclones will kick it off to get us underway. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Colorado's offense will get the ball first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
It's complete to the right. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Salter. That's caught. It's Smalls. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take the...
Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Here we go. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception there.
Quarterback making adjustments. Rushes on him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hayden. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Beck. On target. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He fires to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Miller. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And the Buffaloes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Starting to feel a little pressure. He throws one to the left. Touchdown, Colorado! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Michigan State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just feeds the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to the ground with the running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Wide open downfield. There he goes. He's at the... and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Escapes the sack. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
Back to throw, it's Salter. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Bucks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. The Buffaloes will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Beck. Hauls it in. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. The Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fires to the big fella. He's out past the 35. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. And the Cyclones, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Beck. Lofts one high and deep. It's complete, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cyclones!
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he's going to bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Snagged in the middle. It's Miller. There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. The sure hands. It's Miller. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to throw. Got a man, it's Miller. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
And he did a great job working across the formation, finding a hole, quarterback, good timing, waiting on it. Nice strike.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Back to pass, it's Salter. Looking for an open area to his left. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No, he's got him.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking for room, it's Hansen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pulls it in, it's Hansen. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll go to the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. Moving out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. Dropping back, it's Beck. Got his man quickly. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And the Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pocket breaking down. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap, it's Hansen. Makes his man miss.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
With the catch, it's Hansen. Smashes through the tackle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Iowa State. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he got loose. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Might be calling a hot route. Under fire. A strike downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This would be a really long field goal try. Need some yards as they hustle to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Smalls. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
and they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And the field goal unit is on the field. From right in the center of the field, straight on to win the game. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this to put them on top as we get close to closing time. Field goal is good. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Finds a tight end. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season,